Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to give you the best bets for UFC 315 featuring Bilal Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena for the UFC Welterweight Championship. And also women's titles on the line, Valentina Shevchenko versus Manon Fiorot. This episode or show is strictly bets, things that are tempting us, things we're looking at, money lines, underdogs, props, parlays. If you're looking for full card picks, predictions, and breakdowns, watch our previous video. Let's get right into it. We'll start with the money lines, like the favorites that we're liking this card. I'll start off. I really like Natalia Silva. I believe you were on the opposite side when we did the breakdown, but I think Natalia Silva at minus 250 is. I think there's value there. I think. I mean, I don't think Alexa Grasso was that good. I don't think she's going to be able to grapple whatsoever. And I think Natalia Silver's the better striker. So I think she cruises. I mean, it's not going to be the most pleasant to watch. Natalia Silver kind of backpedals and just she's just fast. She backpedals, the hayas, the kind of annoying striking style. But I like her at minus 250 personally. I thought she'd be a bigger favorite. So that's my first confident pick for me. What do you think? What do you like?
I like the main event. I like Bilal. I know he's dropping. Everyone seems to be on JDM, but ever since Luque knocked him out, he's shown a better chin. He's shown durability, and Jack just got taken down 7 times. And if he didn't get that knee on Gilbert Burns, who knows if he wins that fight or not? And I guess it was close with the way MMA scoring is these days, but none of Bilal's fights lately have been typically very close. Anyways, he's been pretty dominating, to be quite honest with you. And at the minus 170 mark for a champion, I think he's getting a little disrespected here, quite honestly. And
I
I
think
don't
those
think
odds
he's
are
getting
great.
that
Jack,
decision most of the time, though. But I looked, it's only minus 110. So, like, well, why put yourself at risk there?
absolutely. And I mean, Jack was losing to Gilbert fucking Burns. Gilbert Burns is old. He is chinny. It took him 3 rounds to score that knockout. I mean, listen, I'm a Jack Della Maddalena fan. Like, I mean, he's a funner fighter. He's a striker. He gives you what you want to see. But I think Bilal's got huge value on him at minus 170, and it might even get better too. He might
Yeah,
want
it's
to
gonna
even hold
wait.
off. That line just keeps tightening and tightening. So,
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
um, not a ton of like confident favorites here, like or ones that are valuable. I mean, like obviously, um, what is it? The Sterling fight. I mean, I'm confident in him, but he's like a minus 334. So no, I'm not going to be betting it. I like Jasmine, but those odds are wide, man. Like I really like her, but it's hard to get there at those odds. I think if you're playing that, you almost have to look at a prop. I like Bukowskis, but is it a super confident pick? Probably not. So I mean, that's probably all I really got for like confident money line singles. Is there any more you got, or that about it?
I know. I think she minus 138. That's tightening too, because I felt like the buyback on Shevchenko would come. Uh, like we talked about, she's using a lot of wrestling. Manona's shown not to get taken down. She's the bigger, stronger person in this fight, and I think I can confidently say she's the better striker at this point in their career. Even though Valentina's a good striker, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she's. I'm just saying that at this point, I think the volume is there, and Valentina's volume is not there. And what happens if Shevchenko can't grapple here? Um, I we haven't seen that lately. If she can't grapple. And so, yeah, I'm gonna bank on Manon stopping those takedowns like we did at the Blanchfield fight.
I think it's going to be a pretty competitive fight. That's almost guaranteed to go the decision. I think, but I do think Manon just a bit bigger, a bit stronger, just kind of outpoints her.
Yep.
All right, as far as underdogs go, again, I'm going to be honest. I don't have a lot going for me this card. Or not right now. You know, once the drinks start flying on Saturday, I'll be betting everything left, right, and center. But right now, I mean, I like Radke as an underdog. I liked him before when he was bigger underdog because he was like a almost a plus 200 in the past. Right now, I think he's sitting at like plus 150. So that line did tighten. But like I said, I don't think Mike Malot's very good. I think Radke has all the tools to keep the fight standing and hurt him on the feet. So I do like Radke. And Zahabi was definitely tempting me. I did pick him in the picks video, and now I'm getting cold feet on him. I mean, I wish he was a bigger underdog at this. I do get the all the sides saying like, "Hey, man, Aldo is impossible to take down." So then it becomes a striking fight. He probably is the faster guy. It just becomes a volume thing. Yes, Aldo's low volume, but like, I don't know. I wish the odds were wider. Right now, Zahabi and Radke are the only two tempting underdogs for me, and I'm not overly confident on Zahabi. What do you think?
I had those two, and I had Santos flip to an underdog, and I still think he's better than Lee. But I can see where Lee's been training for this, and Santos has not been training for this, and I can see where the gas tank issues that I've heard can rear their big head. But man, whenever those lines flip and the guy that was originally favored becomes the underdog, we saw it last week with Daniel Rodriguez and Santiago Ponzinibbio. That line flipped completely, and Ponzi was getting a lot of love, and Daniel Rodriguez was a big plus 140 on the money line by the time that fight started. So, and I was still on him, you were still on him, and he got the job done rather easily, I think. And I think that's almost the same thing here with Santos, except I'm a little weary of the gas tank. But I do think he can get the wrestling involved here, and I don't think he's going to push a high pace. That's he's got to keep the pace down.
Speaking of that D-Rod fight, I smashed that KO prop that I told you guys to. Yeah, that was a good one. Won a couple $100 on that guy. All right, props for the card. Let's see here. Let's go one for one here. The Jasmine sub at plus 275. I don't love it, but I like Jasmine to win that fight. Andrade, historically, when she loses, she gets finished. Like she generally goes out on her shield. Jazz does take people down. She does get submissions. I think the odds on the fight, like the money lines, are super wide. I wouldn't play the money line. I think if you're playing that fight, like it's not a parlay fight regardless because the money line's too wide. So if you're gonna play it, I think Jazz sub at plus 275 maybe. That's maybe the way to play that fight. What's your first prop?
I like the Radke KO plus 333. I think yeah, that he's live for that KO if
That
he
was,
this out.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That was the next one on my list. Aldo's a hobby goes the distance. I feel like that's super safe, but it's literally like minus 300, so it's a garbage prop. But I think it's like one that is like 99% sure to hit. Like I can't see either guy finishing each other there. What do you got?
On that note, though, Zabi by decisions plus 225. It's Canada. You
But
never
he's
know.
already an underdog, though, right? So if you're already almost plus 200, you're only getting like another 40 points on the decision.
Yeah, but he's like plus 180, plus 170 now. So the line's tightening a tiny bit. I mean, if you want those 50 points, I think it's pretty safe in a fight like this, right? And on that note, I do like, and the same thing with the Firo decision, that's plus 120, but I feel like that's really safe. Like, Firo going to go out there and finish Valentina, doubtful. Get the extra points here because if you're going to hit on her, you want to hit on her good, right? So, I mean, it depends. If you're playing a single, I play the plus money. If you're putting her in a parlay, I'd play it the other way, right? So,
All right. I like the Modestus KO. I know obviously Kudalaba could take him down and submit him, so maybe that's another prop you could look at. But I think Modestus has been getting better and better each fight. I used to rip this guy. I used to find him super low volume, just didn't like a single thing about him. But literally every single fight, he appears to be getting better, and he is showing that he can finish guys. So and Kudalaba's chinny. So I like the Modestus KO plus 275. And for my last one, I know this is not going to be a popular one, but Bilal and Jack Della Maddalena does not go the distance at plus 135. The reason I say that is, like Jack, it covers both sides, first of all. If Jack wins, it's by knockout. He's not going to decision Bilal. So it covers the Jack upset. And, Bilal has been looking better and better and better. And Jack is like, just skated by the skin of his teeth so many times in 3-round fights that this should be a fight where Bilal should be able to finally get a finish. To be honest, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but like I think he should be able to take him down. I know he's not necessarily the craziest submission threat, but still, like he should be able to hurt him to find a choke or ground and pass, just something. I don't know. It's got 5 rounds to work here, so I just like it because it covers both sides. plus 135. I know it's not going to be popular. Bilal's a decision machine. I get that, but I'm going to play that single anyways.
I wish it was bigger money, like plus 200 or something. Like I
Yep.
like it. I see where it coming because I seen Jack slow down in a lot of fights, but like I would want to get more than plus 135, unfortunately. I don't know.
Five rounds though, right? 5 rounds is a long time. Like you think there
Well,
won't
I
be a
get
finish
it.
in 5 rounds?
I completely see your view here. Like I'm on that. Like I was gonna sprinkle Bilal fourth and fifth round finishes, right? That's something I might sprinkle too, right? But like I just don't like that. I just that fuck. They should give him better numbers for a guy that never fucking finishes, right? That's my
I
take on
know.
it.
I know,
I got a
man. I
sneaky
know.
one for my last one. A couple
Yeah.
actually. Well, I got that Daniel Santos plus 300 decision. I think he'd have to weather the storm by Jiang Lee and kind of slow this fight down and use his ground game to win it. I don't think he's going to win it by some dynamic knee or anything like that. Um, that's just me. And then my sneaky one is Marc-Andre Barriault by fucking submission is plus 1400. Yo, I've seen Bruno Silva lose by submission so many times
He
to some
gasses out.
to worse grapplers. And I know Mark, he doesn't really sub guys, but like he did get that one sub. I can't remember who it was against. And I won big money on it because like people like, oh, he kid sub people. He subs people. And I was like, oh no. And then yeah, well, that's a sneaky one at plus 1400. I kind of like that one because of just the way I think this fight's gonna go, right? Like I think like he's gonna have to try to tire him out, and then once he tires him out, then he's gonna just push him up against the cage the way he always does, and then just zap that gas tank, right? So it was it was Jordan Wright, yeah. So he got Jordan Wright, and he just put him on. He got him a guillotine choke. So I feel like a guillotine choke is on the table here. I just seen
Uh,
Silva get fucking subbed so many times that.
Like that value is crazy. I just made a note of it. I'm going to play that for sure
I'm gonna play
because
it. I'm not
what's
gonna.
going to happen is Marc-Andre Barriault is going to put a fucking pace on him. He's going to gas Bruno Silva out. Bruno Silva will get hit, fall to his knees or some shit like that, and he'll quit. He'll just quit and tap. I could see it. I could see it.
How many times has he been tapped out? I was just looking at that as well. Like he's been tapped quite a few times, and like it was Brendan Allen got him, Mirror Shark got him.
He
That
gets
was just hearing
exhausted and he
this.
quits.
Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, if you really want to be safe, you just do the submission decision prop because that's probably good too. Because I actually don't see Marc-Andre Barriault knocking this guy out unless it's some sort of like he gasses and gets him on TKO, sort of like mounts him kind of thing, you know. But other than that, you know,
I hope it was just my feed, but you pretty much just cut out there for like 30 seconds. I don't. It might. I don't know if it's going to be in the video or if it
it
was
might.
just me, but
Okay,
you.
whatever. I was just talking about that prop, but whatever. I think it's a good prop.
All right.
Fucking fun.
Yeah. No, I like it for sure. Great find. Great find. Um, that's all I got for now. Any parlays you're liking?
I got this the Raki Furo Bilal is plus 551. That's not too bad. You're gonna get plus money if you want to go Furo Bilal by itself and put a little bit more. And then a prop parlay is your girl Natalia Silva decision, Furo decision, and the Sterling KO, and that pays plus 600. So that's pretty good.
All I got right now, like, I got Bilal and Natalia Silva. I like them both. Obviously, they're both favorites, but that gets you to plus money. Gets you like plus 150. I know it's nothing crazy. It's just a plus 150, but it's a two-legger, and it's two legs that I think hit. You add Manon onto that, and now you're at plus 380 on a three-legger. And again, I like those three to hit. And then you really want to get crazy, you can add Radke if you like. That'll really take it to the next level. Or Bukowskis even at even just the minus 110. Those are going to both take you to minus 700 or better. But Bilal and Silva, I'm gonna hit that for sure, and then I'll hit it again with Manon, and then like if you're once you get to that fourth leg, you know you're playing with fire, but that'll be like the YOLO play where you spray a little bit less, but it's gonna pay back big.
Yeah,
That's all I got for now, guys. To be honest, um, anything else?
pretty much it. I'm gonna focus a lot main card on this one. Yeah, I know. I'll take Grasso. I picked her in the thing. I'll probably play a single, but like She's the underdog, and and it's not something I like to do. Some things sometimes, guys, like parlay, like say Natalia Silva, and then just use Grasso as my hedge bet, right? And works out a lot for me. And then you hedge profit that way, right? Especially when you have a little bit of a inkling that the underdog is live in a fight like that, right? So it is what it is. And then Natalia Silva wins, your parlay wins, right? I mean, your parlay goes on, right? So. It's not a bad strategy. I do it a lot, especially with bigger underdogs.
And guys, I think we've said it before. Betters and watchers, everybody loves the thrill of the parlay, but it is not what the Sharks are playing. It is not the way to be profitable in the long run. We just watched fucking Bo Nickel get fucking knocked out. Like,
Killed all my
guys,
parlays.
like how many parlays did Bo Nickel probably ruin last weekend? Luckily for me, he only ruined one for me or whatever. But it's just don't be playing a million parlays. Don't be playing five, six legs. Be playing two or three. Play singles. Find some props. Slowly build. That's the way you win. But we'll talk soon. Drop us a comment. Let us know your favorite prop if you have one or any parlays you like. Like I said, I like listening to you guys. Maybe I'll follow you. This is going to be the type of card where I place them all the day of. I haven't really placed anything yet, to be honest. But come Saturday, I'll be playing a lot, and we'll see how we all do, and we'll talk soon.
Peace.